Hey guys, sirs, thank you for coming on. First, introduce yourselves.
I'm Coach Horn, the head football coach and athletic director here.
Yeah, I'm Tyrone. I'm a junior. I play football here.
Coach Hirsch and I coach the offensive line and defensive line.
All right, this first question will be for the coaches. Sorry, Tyrone. What made you guys want to become a football coach?
Coach, go ahead.
The impact that football has in your life is sort of driven by the adults that sort of introduce you to the game. And over the years, I had some people that coached me that gave great examples of sort of the hard work, the commitment, the passion that goes into anything. And I've had some coaches that have given me some bad examples of those kinds of things. And I think that the more you stay in football, it becomes part of you, and then you want to live up to that good example, and then you want to sort of outlive the bad examples you had. So being a coach is my opportunity to kind of use the good examples I've had and make sure that I don't repeat the mistakes of the folks that I thought were bad examples.
I think that over the years, I mean, when I was young and playing football, the game has taught me a lot of lessons that I've taken over in the rest of my life, either in business or in my personal relationships. And I want to give that back to the kids, to the players. I mean, there's a lot of things you can learn from this game that will help you in any situation in life, and whether it's making decisions, commitment, hard work, facing adversity and overcoming certain things. So that's why I like coaching.
So you guys mentioned how the people who introduced you to football made a big impact on your life. So how do your players make an impact on you?
Oh, how do players make an impact on us? Keep us up all night, sleepless nights, worrying about whether they know their assignments, things like that. Coaching is about players. It's not about coaches. And it's about us having an opportunity to show them who they can be, what they can accomplish, what they can overcome. Everything that we do, all the game playing that we do, the meetings in the summer, the watching of the film on Sunday nights, it's about making sure that these guys have an opportunity to be successful. Because once you experience success, right, you like the taste of it, and you want to achieve it again. You want to do something else, right, that's even better than the last time you did it. So they drive what we do. I mean, it is why we have jobs. Right, Tyrone?
Yeah.
It's the same. You're really looking to enjoy what they go through. You kind of live through them, and you try to find ways to help them be more successful. So you look at each kid, you look at each player, you look at what they can do, and you try to improve that so that they do have success. And you share in their joy when they do. It's a lot of fun.
And Tyrone, for you, what made you want to become a football player, a Mustang football player?
I had a lot of family that played football, so they kind of drove it. But then once I met the coaches, they really helped me to play the sport.
All right.
So coaches, I'm guessing that this takes a lot of preparation. So what kind of preparation do you do before a game, before practice to get everything set?
I'll let Coach Hirsch handle that.
For about every hour we're on the practice field, we probably prepare about 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours at least. I mean, during the day, we're constantly thinking about what we need to do that day, what we need to cover to make sure that everybody knows their assignment, to help the guys become successful. Prior to the season, preseason, it's 6 to 8 hours for every hour we're on the practice field, and it's year-round.
Yeah, football is different than so many sports. There's 22 starters on offense and defense, and then you have the special teams units. And a football coach and a football player has so much to learn. It's a full-time job whether it wanted to be a full-time job or not. And in order to give them the opportunity to be successful, it takes a lot of time on our part. And some of it is just watching film over and over and over again so that when we come out, we can explain to them what they've seen on film and what Yates' responsibility is going to be for that week. But it's, when it's your passion, though, it's not really work. And that's the key thing. It's 6 hours to 1 hour thing. It's just a thing.
And what is the one thing above all else that you want your players to take away from this program as they graduate and move on to other things?
I think the hallmark of our program, I hope, is that when kids leave our program, they have an understanding of what it takes to be a successful person, which means they've defined success for themselves and they've defined what they need to do to achieve some success in their own lives. I want them to leave with the confidence that they can overcome whatever the obstacles are, that they can define success for themselves, they can define their goals, and then they can achieve those things.
You have to echo that because first and foremost, football is a game. It provides an opportunity to learn lessons that you take with you the rest of your life. And we use this as a vehicle to teach that. And that's what we want you to do, is to grow into understanding to be the best that you can be, to understand that you can overcome certain things and make the right choices and get the right assignment. So we want you to walk away with that.
So when you're there's a lot of stuff that lasts beyond the game, beyond the field. But when you're on the field right before a game, how are you feeling? Do you feel nervous, confident? What's going through your minds?
It's a whole lot harder to be a coach than it is a player on Friday nights. At that point, the game's out of our hands, and it's in the control of these guys. And I was never nervous as a player. I'm always nervous as a coach. Because as a player, you should have a sense of confidence. I'm well prepared. I know what my assignment's going to be. I'm going to execute well. As a coach, though, our job's done. It's hands off. We're really, we become fans to a degree as we watch these guys perform, and that's nerve-wracking. It's much harder to be a fan than a player.
All we can really try to do is put them in the right place. We can't play, and it's so much harder watching this. Should have been over there. Should have been over there.
Yeah.
And so it's hard on us. It's very hard.
Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Wait, Tyrone. Please give us a shout out. Say something. Say how much you love Mason football. Anything. Tell the viewers what you want to know. What they want to know.
All right, I have to say I've met a lot of good friends on this team, and I love everybody here.
Hello, everyone. For the last time tonight, thank you for joining us. This has been the George Mason football team.
I'm Rebecca Gomez.
And I'm Yates Jordan, and thank you for joining us on Mason Coffee House Sports Talk.
Look forward to having you next time.